so anything can happen.
It's definitely always cool to see PBs happen here on the Cool Cap Game channel. You know, you're here to just watch some action, and then you get to catch an insane moment of some of our runners getting a PB, and it's always just a fantastic feeling. They got to feel good catching one of those in a race, even if they, maybe they don't win, but still getting a major achievement there.
I mean, I don't know about you, Anime, but for sub hour live on a tournament, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be incredible. That would
It
be absolutely wild.
it almost happened.
It's
Who's to
so
say
close.
it couldn't happen today?
Absolutely.
Alright. Basically frame for frame here on our wake ups and heading on through the Cap Kingdom. Not expecting much to happen here, as of always. Um, just a bunch of rolling, going through a tower.
Yeah, there's really it can seem like there's a lot happening in Cap Kingdom, but honestly, like Cap Kingdom is very, very straightforward. All you gotta do is get inside the tower, climb up it with the frog, take out Topper, the biggest mistakes that could potentially happen here is a random death, which I have had happen. It's very embarrassing when it does. um, or having failing left side, or just having a little bit of trouble with top. But other than that, Cap Kingdom, you really don't see too much happen here. Both runners with a great frog room coming out to the top.
Yeah, the timer might not be going yet because the restreamer is trying to sync the races, if that's why you're curious. Sometimes if people have different DSTA offsets, they can start their countdown at a little bit of different times. So
Here we go. We got great toppers from both of the runners here. Both of them going to be going into Cascade. You can see Tyron here with just a bit of a lead over speed here. Very, very speedy Marios here.
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if this timer is exactly right because that would have put Tyrone's cap at 215. And it didn't really seem like a 215 cap to me, but you
never
know,
know.
we'll just go with it. Because the world record for cap is 214, barely. So getting
Exciting.
a 215 cap would be, you'd have to have an almost perfect cap, which Tyrone's was not. Are you sure? 218 cap? Okay. The fade out must have been a little off. Because I saw 215 and I was like, yeah.
See, fun. This is a funny thing about Cap Kingdom, and this is just how I feel about it. It's one of those splits where usually the runners will split on a fade off, and my personal problem with that is, when officially does the fade end? Like, there's various frames into where it becomes black or goes to black. You're not gonna have a runner split right exactly on the first frame that it turns black. So what I usually do is I'll split like once the music has disappeared, aka basically cascade loading. And I feel like that's a better split. But Speed here missing his first attempt on the dino skip, very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, that dino can be a little bit of a bust to control.
Very much so.
It's not very finite in its movements, so you do have to, monka steer it around a little bit. And that's, I think, what Speed was doing, is he had to take another lap around in order to get the dino skip. Not a huge time loss, but, when you're playing against Tyron, any time losses are gonna look big.
Right.
Tyron is probably on his ult right now. Usually
more likely
runners,
than not.
yeah, usually runners do not stream races on their main channel because they don't commentate the races, like they're not using their mic. So
You see Tyron here going for the chest clip.
got
Looks
it.
great. And that's going to be Tyron here out of Cascade Kingdom, just like that. Speed going to be a bit behind thanks to the unfortunate miss for that Dino Skip. Going to be playing it safer than the chest clip, going up top here, grabbing that moon, and getting the heck out of here.
The time loss for getting that above a high cliff moon that Speed got was very minimal. His movement was great in between, back and forth. There's a rock on the way back that you can bonk on very easily. Speed did not do that. So the time loss that he would have from doing that moon versus the chest clip would probably be less than a second because his movement was optimal.
Right, we can see Tyron heading into Sand Kingdom here, more likely than not. Going to be hitting that DSTA, no issues.
Right, Tyrone uses the reverse town route, which is a newer route that's typically only used in very high level runners, going here into the employees only, which shows us that he is doing reverse town. The window for that is a little tighter, but Tyrone didn't make any big mistakes or anything that would make me worry he was going to miss his window.
Yeah, and there we see the seed already grown. Tyron going to be grabbing that moon now. With that being said, I'm very curious whether any of these runners are going to be doing the new sand route with that new sand clip that was found recently.
Hard to say because it is so new. Runners might not feel comfortable incorporating it into routes yet, and especially because it is so new, they might be worried about missing it, especially in a race because they can't reset. Ooh, Speed must have missed his window. So Speed there actually went into his clock there and changed the time manually. So that would indicate that he missed his time window for the seed to grow and he had to manually change his clock. Probably because of some of the spaghetti in Cascade.
Yeah, you always gotta be careful with that spaghetti in these runs. Mario might be Italian, but this is not the good kind of spaghetti. Definitely not what he wants.
Correct. Interestingly enough about the new clip here in Sand, I heard that it was actually first discovered like 2019, but no one actually thought to incorporate it into runs until very recently.
Interesting. Very nice reverse jacksie here from Tyron. Beautiful. Ooh, sketchy there.
Yeah, you do not want to dive in that purple poison because it is an instant death and it will teleport you either back to your most recent checkpoint, which I don't think Tyron got any, or the shop, or like the employees only. So he would be all the way back in town if he died.
Alright, Tyron gonna be coming over here for the moon. Looks like he is gonna be going for the new sand route. Let's see if he'll be able to pull this off. Looks good.
Dog.
Looks great. We're gonna see him grab this moon, hopefully stay out of bounds, and go right into the Sphinx room.
Nailed it. It's very great to see him attempting it so soon, and especially here in a race that can be a little bit of a risk, but seemed to have paid off in his favor.
Just like that, Tyron gonna be out of Sand Kingdom here. Very, very speedy. I don't think I really saw too many mistakes from him.
The only thing that comes to mind was the little spaghetti movement after Jaxie skip, but you know, other than that, there really isn't much to complain about.
Alright, Speed here, gonna be going for that last moon up on the top of this tree. Gonna be getting that second cap throw here. Not quite enough to be grabbing the one cap throw, but not gonna lose too much time.
So Tyron's sand exit looked like a 10 even, which is great.
Oh,
Anything below 10 minutes is excellent pace. Especially considering that he didn't do DSS, which can save about 7 seconds. So he got a 10-minute sand exit not doing DSS, which is pretty nuts.
Pretty incredible. Alright, Tyron gonna be coming over here, getting ready for his late clip as Speed exiting Sand Kingdom. You know, a few mistakes here and there, but trying to hold his own up against Tyron. Good chest clip there, late clip, sorry, very nice.
Speed, though, still had a pretty solid Sand Kingdom, less than a minute behind Tyron. I know it can seem like a lot in the early game. However, you know, when you compare to, you know, his splits and his PP, still a pretty solid Sand Kingdom, although missing DSTA did cost him some time.
Alright. Speed gonna be grabbing the moon here. Gonna be setting up for late clip as well. Let's hope he can get it just as good as Tyron.
First try.
And he does. Beautiful.
Yeah, Max, you're gonna have to add that new, the new sand clip into your into your stat sheet.
Oh, true.
You
yeah.
know that Tyron's going for it.
Time to add a new stat to the board. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Tyron has finished the Lake Kingdom here. But before he leaves, you know, I'm gonna just remind you guys, make sure you're staying hydrated, make sure you're getting some of that water inside your body. It's really important.
I will agree with that statement. I'm not just a nurse by my Twitch name. I am a nurse in real life, so water is important. So they're both having a pretty solid late kingdom. Both got late clip very easily. Movement's pretty good. I know bold claims, right? Water is good. I know it's very bold. Next thing, you know, I'm gonna tell you that you need to stand up every once in a while.
You know, maybe stretch your arms and your legs. Right, Speed gonna be getting out of Lake Kingdom here as well. Definitely trying to keep it as close as he can to Tyron. Not gonna be giving up without a fight.
Exactly, and in this type of race as well, remember, points matter. So even if Speed can't win, which I'm not saying that he can, but even if he doesn't win, the closer he can get to Tyron, the better, because the more points he gets. As long as I don't tell you to go outside more.
Touch grass, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know I don't know how often you go outside, Troy. So.
Tyron here gonna be setting up for nut clip. Looks great. I'm just gonna have to go for the outside movement here, or out of bounds. Tyron once again going for that long jump, which he makes that look easy, but I've heard it is not that easy at all.
No, that movement that Tyron just did, he made it look super easy. But he just glossed right through it.
Alright, Speed gonna be climbing up this tree next.
Yep, get this little stretchy nut boy.
Very
I
stretchy.
love this capture. He's like one of my favorite.
It's a very satisfying capture, 100%. Like, great sound effects, good visual effects. It's great.
Plus, you get a moon for showing him to Cappy. Ooh, Speed missed nut clip there. That's gonna be some big time loss for him, because now he's gonna have to climb up the outside and get these backup moons.
Ooh, very unfortunate.
Definitely not what he wanted to happen.
Tyron here going for that nice Flower Road skip. Beautifully.
Excellent.
Speed. Unfortunately, not getting that jump off at the top. This slope is very janky sometimes. I've seen a few times where people will grab the wall, like, only just for a second. And just because of that, it'll still eat your cap jump and you gotta reset, even if you didn't jump off the wall.
Yeah, that ramp climb can be difficult. You're not intended to do it that way. You're intended to use rocket flowers, but they don't show up until you beat Spirit, which neither of them have done. So...
This game is so fun. I love breaking it.
However, you'll see their routes are going to be a little bit different because Speed missed nut clip. He missed that moon out of bounds, so he's going to have to make that up.
Speed in the chat as well. Very mad about the nut clip. Which, understandable.
You know, it's definitely one of those mistakes that you hate to make, you know, because it is a pretty big time loss in comparison. But you know, it's almost like the game designers didn't want us to go out of bounds. It's crazy, right?
Absolutely wild, you know.
Speed missed nut clip. Bland.
But getting a very nice... Oh! I spoke just a little too soon, but not necessarily. Did get a good Flower Road skip there. I was happened to miss that second jump after it, but able to back it up just fine.
Yeah, luckily Speed didn't fall all the way down to death. However, he wouldn't go back too far because he did get the Piranha Plant Moon, so he would just warp back to where that Piranha Plant Moon was.
Speed here stretching his legs in the tower as Tyron ready to move on to the next kingdom.
So coming into Cloud can also be kind of an auto-scroller. Because Bowser does have, you know, set times and places where he's gonna go. But, ooh, nice Cloud boost there.
Very
Tricks like that can make it a
snazzy.
little bit more interesting.
There you go, that's one successful hit for Tyron here. Going to be going for the hint art.
Ooh, missed it.
He missed it. Very unfortunate. Not gonna lose you too much time. But we'll have to
About
get
1
that
to
other
2
hint
seconds
art.
time loss.
Yeah, we'll have to get that hint art in Metro Kingdom.
Yeah, with that hint art, you do only have 1 chance to get it, in order to make it back to Bowser in time. So as soon as he missed it, he didn't really have a chance to go back and back it up, or because...
NMC pointing out that he did grab a bunch of those Sphinx coins. That is
That's
true.
true. He definitely went for the hint art there, though.
Oh, yeah.
Speed there had a good flooded pipes room. Gonna be heading out of Wooded, probably happy to leave and have his Wooded over with.
Oof. Very fancy movement there from Tyron. I almost couldn't follow what the heck he was doing.
Speed went for a cloud boost there. Didn't exactly get it, but it didn't really cost him any time. So still gonna be here in Cloud Kingdom. Punching Bowser directly. And gonna be manipulating him around these platforms. Doesn't look like he is going for that hit dart. So we'll most likely be going for it in Metro.
Alright, Tyron looking good with his reverse torpedo here. Getting ready to set up for the triple cage. Or cage triple. Beautiful.
Very good.
One more moon to get here. Alright, and that's going to be a pretty decent Lost Kingdom here from Tyron. Not too shabby at all.
Solid Lost Kingdom from Tyron. No significant mistakes.
And Tyron going to be
Speed
leading.
had a solid Cloud Kingdom. He didn't make any mistakes. Got his cycles. You know.
Just had a great Bowser fight.
Good Cloud from him.
Yep. Speed there, going to be grabbing that butterfly moon. No issues at all here.
That butterfly moon can be tricky because the platform that it's on is pretty thin, so it can be pretty easy to dive right off.
Oh, absolutely. And then falling into that poison, just having to reset that tree jump again, always very unfortunate to see.
Right, Speed triggering Calypto, going around the staircase. No reverse torpedo attempt. It's not a big time loss by any means, but just one of those like little minute things.
Very nice Goomba hack there from Tyron. Speed going for that cage triple and just barely getting it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I was a little scared it wasn't gonna hit.
It was very, very close to that corner and almost missed.
But you know, he made it work. He made it work. He had a solid Lost Kingdom, you know.
Absolutely.
No deaths, no problems.
It's just
fine.
what you want to see.
We're fine.
Tyron into the Mecha Wiggler fight. And we hoping he can get a second cycle, which, you know, more likely than not, runners are going to grab it.
I would say there's a 99% chance Tyron will get this in 2 cycles.
True, true.
And if commentators curse you, Tyron, I'm sorry. I'll just apologize in advance.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it's always unfortunate when you're not able to grab the second Wiggler cycle, because that is just a huge loss of time. You have to wait for the Mecha Wiggler to go through the wall like 2 more times before you get a chance to
we're
pop
fine.
out
He had good shooting. I didn't curse him. So, we're fine.
That's good.
We're fine. Alright, now Speed is here in Night Metro. He's going to be heading into the City Hall interior. You know, it can be a delicate area for sure. Hitboxes that you might not expect. Let's see this Goomba heck. Got it?
Just making it. Oh no.
Ooh.
Missing that Cappy jump, unfortunately. Happens to the best of us.
Ooh, twice. Missed it twice. So,
there we go.
you know, sometimes the funny part is about watching high-level runners. is that they'll get those advanced strats down easy, but when the, like, you know, more intermediate strats they go for and they miss it, it's like, it can be a little funny when that happens.
Oh, for sure, yeah. You know, you just see them blasting on through a course and then they just get a silly little bonk. Oh, just like that, Tyron. Missing the traffic cone just a little bit there.
Yeah, he got the drive-by scoot clip easy, which is, you know, not a hard, which is a hard thing to do, and then, you know, just like a simple cap throw, you know, can be hard, so.
See Speed there taking a screen record, as unfortunately it had a little bit of trouble hitting that last piece of the Mecha Wiggler on that first phase there. Hitboxes on this boss are like actually kind of the worst.
True.
There you go, Tyron, getting those slots, no problem. Making it look so easy.
Doing the spin throw on that slot though is not, it's not easy.
No, not
That's a
at
hard
all.
thing to do, so.
It's very sketchy.
Alright, Speed had good second phase. Getting off his mech, you know, pretty well.
Ooh. Tyron, luckily grabbing that bullet bill, he
Both of us had the exact same response there.
Mario went for quite the dive there. Wow.
Yeah, luckily got the home in on that bullet bill before it was too late, but that could have very easily been to death.
Nice triple jump there to grab the trash moon. A great dive to grab that moon there as well. Very clean movement up this pole here. Speed also going to be getting a nice scoop clip. Not quite a drive-by, but very, very nicely set up.
Alright, yeah, so Tyron did get the hint art here in Metro. So that's gonna cost him about 1 second over not getting it in Cloud. So, I know, 1 second, horrible, right?
Horrible, my gosh. Tyron, are you really the world record? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, 1 second might not seem like a lot, but when you're in the high level gameplay, it can definitely make a little bit of a difference on your PB attempts for sure. Alright, and with that, Tyron, having collected all of his moons here, gonna be heading out of Metro. Speed about halfway through. Not too far behind, honestly.
Yep, out of the 20 moons needed in Metro, Speed has 11 right now, so.
He's definitely keeping his own here up against this Tyron. Gets about a 28-28 exit.
Which is very solid exit. Tyron still well within sub-hour pace. And by well, I mean very well.
Alright, we see Tyron here. Gonna be entering Snow Kingdom. Very cold. There is a blizzard happening at this moment. Yeah.
True, and this blizzard will not stop until you beat the bound bowl. So you have to complete a race, which takes a little under a minute to race in itself, but with the cutscenes, very long. So.
It's a lot of cutscenes. Ooh, and Tyron taking a strange little bonk there, trying to leave Captain Toad. Luckily left most of the snow in front of him.
You know, in most of these kingdoms, there's like a boss you need to beat and people you need to save. But in this kingdom, there's not really anyone in danger, per se. You know, you just have to beat a race, which is not... but it's still counted as a boss, and you need it for peace. So, I don't know. It's weird.
It's been so long since I played it casually that, yeah, I'm, you know, putting out in chat. Rengo is here, that is true.
Yeah,
like,
Rengo in this scenario is a mini boss, though. You don't actually need to beat him to get world peace.
Wait, really? Oh, right, because you can clip out of bounds.
Because you can clip. There are several...
That's right! I forgot all about that. That's hilarious.
Tyron's Metro exit beat your best by 55 seconds. Damn.
Wild.
Ooh, Tyron having a little bit of issue there with this little spiky boy. Ooh, not taking damage.
Definitely not happy with Tyron murdering his brethren. Yeah,
him acknowledging in chat, what was that? I have no idea. His cap just did not seem to want to hit the spiky.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've played this casually and in English that I honestly don't remember, you know, why Bowser's here or what we have to do.
Yeah, it's... You know, I'm just this wealth of knowledge, you know? I just...
A little bit of sabotage in the chat here. Looks like Speed paid that Spiny off.
Damn.
I'm checking the notes. You know, it doesn't really say anything. Doesn't really say anything about doing that. So
no, you don't see that in the script.
I think it's in the clear. I think it's in the clear. Alright, Tyron gonna be finishing up his shopping trip here in Shiveria, ready to do Snowdram.
No setup.
Setupless. Gorgeous.
First try.
Both runners getting that clip there to get themselves into the spider room here. Always
Worst
nice
snow
to
in the
see.
existence of mankind. I don't know if I would say it was that. You could have failed Snowdram 3 times.
True. There we go. Very nice Spiny manip there from Speed. That Spiny paying him back. Alright, Speed here. Gonna be cruising through Snow Kingdom as Tyron about to enter Seaside, which, by the way, is another part in the race where I'd like to remind you guys to get a drink. Look at all that water. Now, granted, that's salt water. Don't drink salt water. That's bad for you. But, you know, make sure you stay hydrated, folks.
Alright, Speed here. Good Goomba room so far.
Here.
Oh no! Oh, we got some
Speed.
rage captures there too. Okay, so
Very
when Speed did the
unfortunate.
jump there, I was actually a little bit worried because he didn't capture.
Speed!
Oh no, not like this.
No, Speed, not twice.
Oh man.
Just a little.
Okay. There we go.
There we go. Just a little
Third
early on
tries
those
the
cap
jar.
throws, I'd say.
No, he just dove for the second time that for both of them, his second jump, he just dove. He didn't cap throw again, and I think that's part of the reason why he didn't make it. I don't know if his input got dropped or, what happened there.
Tyron with a very successful fish and dips there. Very nice looking. Gonna be coming on up to the fish clip in the seaside.
No dropped inputs, just skill issue. Damn.
Big sad. Big sad indeed.
L plus ratio plus E fell off.
Alright. There we go. A very nice fish clip from Tyron. Speed ready to leave the heckin' Snow Kingdom here.
Yeah, get out of here.
No.
He globed before he did Snowdram, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yup, he needs one more moon.
Did he do Snowdram? Did I just miss that?
You know,
what's going on?
I saw him throw the moon on the globe, and heck, I thought he was good.
So the problem here is Speed is missing a moon. Yeah, he didn't go for Snowdram.
Oh, that's a big rip here. Oh, even Speed
Lol, what?
self-confused. Oh my goodness.
I thought I missed something in Goomba.
Oh no, poor Speed.
Okay, so even the runner here is a little confused. He did go there for the fastest backup that wasn't Snowdram, but he probably could have gone. Okay, we're fine.
We're good. There we go. Now Speed getting out of Snow Kingdom here. Tyron getting ready to get some lunch. You know, ready for a little bit of break from his speedrunning action. Gonna grab like a snack. There we go. Speed leaving Snow, heading into the seaside. Give himself a nice breath of fresh air, away from all that snow. Get himself some water. Very nice moon there from Tyron. Rolling up the cliff like nobody's business. Ooh, very swaggy movement up to this moon.
All his movement is swaggy. You gotta be honest, you know.
Alright, going for the spin throw. Very nice there, Tyron.
That is incredibly difficult.
Even sketchier than the first one because there are 5 moons to hit. Speed having a little bit of trouble grabbing that moon there. Able to back it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, that area is like a 2.5 dimension. They actually want you to use one of the Gushins to get that moon. But you don't need it.
You really don't. They've given Mario so much maneuverability in this game that there are so many things that there's so many moves you can get without doing the, you know, air quotes, intended way.
Alright, yeah, so Tyron went for that heart there on top in order to avoid the damage refill animation. I don't believe it saves a lot of time, like less than a second to go for it. When done optimally.
Missed it here, but it looks like Speed may have done Fish Dip successfully. Which is pretty cool. It's going to save him quite a bit of time. By quite a bit, I mean, what's that, a couple seconds? It matters.
Yeah, I mean, all time matters. You know.
Speed gonna try again for the fish clip here. There we go. Alright. Only 2 tries, not too much to worry about.
Is Tyron on 57 pace? I don't have his splits in front of me, but I'd say it's possible.
Yeah, very understandable speed. Very understandable. Alright, Speed here gonna be getting out of that Seaside Kingdom. Should have all the moons.
Hopefully, cross your fingers.
Tyron gonna be buying that moon, talking to another shopkeep, you know, giving them a little bit of love. Now, sometimes, so you don't see them too much. It's always good to say hello, pay a visit to your local shopkeep. They really appreciate you.
Yeah, shop local businesses. You know, support your local businesses, folks.
Tyron setting up for the Invis-block jump.
Two
Looking
blocks.
great.
Good. Also, not an easy thing to do.
Speed gonna be getting a nice salt triple there. Great.
I'm not sure if Speed is gonna go for a spearless luncheon here. I don't remember if he's been going for it. Nope, not going for it. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Which, it's fine. You know, it's a high-level strategy. It's very difficult. Not even all sub-hour runners do it. How did that globe? I don't know, it's a little sketchy, but I
Nice spin throw there. Tyron ready to leave the Luncheon Kingdom. Speed taken out Spewert. Very nice here. It's about a 42.09 for Tyron. Very nice luncheon.
Yeah, still could 57. Tyron had, I believe, if I'm correct, Matt can correct me if I'm wrong, has gotten at least 2 57s in this tournament.
That's pretty sick. Alright, and we see as Tyron is entering the dragon fight here in the UA Kingdom.
Well, I guess that is at least 2.
That is at least 2, yeah. Tyron here gonna be fighting the dragon in the UA Kingdom. You know, we gotta talk about Urban Arts, the amazing program that is sponsoring this Any Percent League tournament here at the Cool Cat Game channel. Urban Arts, they're pretty darn cool. They have a really nice program. They offer a multi-year college prep program to underprivileged students in New York, teaching them both the arts and technology of video game design to prepare them for college and careers in tech gaming, which it's kind of cool. Like, I really enjoy video games, and, you know, people, you know, these guys get to learn, you know, arts and technology of that stuff, which is really neat.
Exactly. Exclamation mark donate if you want to donate to help sponsor one of their programs. They're a great organization, great people run by it, and we're happy to have them as a sponsor.
Yeah, as you can see at the bottom here, we are running the fundraiser, currently 172 or 520 gold. You know, and if the fact, you know, the program, you know, that's cool, you know, like they offer a program, but what's also really cool about their program is that 100% of their students that get through the program are basically getting guaranteed into a college.
That's pretty crazy.
Like there are not many programs out there that can say that they have a 100% success rate with what they do, and Urban Arts is so incredible that they are able to say that. Jason from Urban Arts has actually commentated twice, I believe. Which
Yeah,
is
I know
unfortunate
he
that I missed
commentated
those.
some Super Mario 64. I don't know if he's done SMO though.
I definitely, unfortunately, missed his stuff. Like, man. Luckily, there are VODs on the YouTube channel as well. Very nice. Lost Kingdom here from Tyron. Get him getting out pretty speedy here. But a 45-22.
Still holding his own, you know, while we were talking about Urban Arts, Tyrone was defeating the boss there, and he beat it just fine. Yeah.
Definitely not too many issues, nothing too crazy to talk about.
The reason in Ruin Kingdom we talk about it so much is that nothing ever happens.
Speed, taking a heckin' bonk there. Yo, definitely, yeah, as you can see in the chat there, exclamation point racers, go check out both Speed SMO and Tyrone, two top-notch Super Mario Odyssey runners.
Yeah, do it right now. Do it.
Gotta support that Speed there. He is so close to sub 1 hour. And Tyrone, you know, as you can see, just kind of a legend with holding a world record and just getting 57s in races.
Very much. You know, do you want to see the game get absolutely demolished? Follow them.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna be setting up for shards here. As Speed himself gonna be heading into the Urban Arts Kingdom as well.
Shards, arguably one of the hardest pieces of movement in this game that's condensed. It's a lot harder than Tyrone just made it look. There's lots of precise movements that are involved. And he just, you know, made it seem like it was a walk in the park. There are also some different shards movements you can do if you use Joy-Cons, involving down throws. So.
Yes, the down throws.
Someone like in this tournament, Buster Doggy uses Joy-Cons, and if you watch some of his runs, he uses down throws throughout the run.
Very nice. Get some excellent swag points with that.
Unfortunately, swag points are not considered in the scoring of this tournament, but we still like them. To anyone coming in now, Tyrone is on a great run. 57 pace. Speed is also holding his own, had some mistakes throughout the run, but still, you know, pushing through, demolishing that boss there. What do you think those points are on the leaderboard? I mean, they're points based on whether or not they run and how close they were to their appointment. Tyron, you, sir.
It looks like Speed may or may not be going on a bathroom break. He's going to be going as fast as he can to make the Mario go as fast as he can.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's going during this cutscene.
More likely than not.
One thing I like now in the longer runs, within about a year ago, I would say, in all moons and 100%, breaks were added So you are allowed to take breaks if you are running all moons and 100%. There are rules based on them, but now if you are playing the longer categories, there are some quality of life measures that you can have.
It's definitely something that's honestly probably a lot better for the speedrunning community in terms of like now you're not sitting for 8+ hours at playing a game at the computer, maybe needing food, maybe needing a break, and just overall a little better for your health and well-being.
Runners still have the option to run RTA without any breaks, but they are hosted on the same leaderboards and there is no punishment involved for taking breaks. So if you need that time to take care of yourself, then you have it available to you.
Always take care of yourself. It's very important.
Alright, Tyron here on the mech, me climbing up the leg. Allow breaks in darker too. The argument they make there is darker is only 3 hours, whereas all moons is 7.5. So, that's a 4.5 hour difference. So.
We're just talking about like the slight average and/or world record pacing. All moons can take anywhere from that long to 10 or more hours, depending on how much practice and how much studying you've done.
Right? Yeah, I'm comparing based on world record level, but
yeah. Ooh, Tyron! Gonna be backing up that target acquired, first missing it, but luckily grabbing the ledge and holding on.
Yeah, it was a little sketchy there, almost fell off. Luckily did not fall off, but is losing a small amount of time there for missing that. Made the commentators a little bit nervous. But
He's doing great.
We'll get our heart rates up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get our cardio for the day.
Your pants are not in the greatest condition after that. Dang. Everything's fine, everyone.
Amazing. Alright, we see Speed here going through Bowser's Kingdom pretty well. Honestly, not too many big mistakes that I've seen so far.
I don't think really anything has happened yet for Speed here in Bowser's. Just been progressing throughout this very linear kingdom well, and gonna be heading on over to the bunnies fight, which is usually the hardest part in the beginning, until you get to bunnies. Yeah. That's where things ramp up.
Yeah, you can go on full autopilot until you get to the rabbits. Very nice.
Zarbamba attempt looking good. One of those tricks that just looks so cool.
Oh no!
Oh!
Looks
so
like
he actually got
bomb.
the trick there, but he hit the bomb by accident too early. So everything about the trick setup and stuff, everything about that was correct. It was just after he hit the bomb when he wasn't supposed to.
Unfortunate.
Tyron's PB in this league. I think mid 57.
Let me see here.
$57.35. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I see it there. I forgot where the heck I was supposed to look. I looked at the bottom.
You got mats on top of it for you. Could he beat that? Probably not. But then again, I'm not looking at his splits or his VPT, so...
Yeah, very unfortunate.
I'm just kind of judging based off feel. Speed up for the crates moon. Easy peasy. And be going in here to this blind jump. Got it, no problem. Problem there is that the camera doesn't always turn fast enough, and that's why it's called blind jump. Is you're kind of just diving into a place you can't see and hoping you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I think I've tried that blind dive once or twice, and both times it was kind of a disaster. So,
I see.
have not learned it well enough yet.
Right. So we got simultaneous escape and mech fight, which are both pretty interesting components.
The speed here, gonna be heading into.
So Tyron here does definitely, if he continues playing well, looking good for a 57. Let's see, going in for the 2DSS attempt.
Oh! Gonna be taking.
Okay.
A bit
Alright, well
of a
that
death
changes
here.
things.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so probably not looking at a 57 anymore.
Gonna have to subtract 1 from that stat sheet, unfortunately here. Gonna be 6 out of 16 2DSS for Tyron here.
Yeah, unfortunately, missing 2DSS does not always cause you to die, and unfortunately for Tyron, he just dove directly into death. Oh, he's going for it again. Nope. Oh, he's still going for it. Okay,
There we
this
go.
attempt. Okay, so he did get it, but it took like four attempts there.
Did take a few extra tries, unfortunately.
So he's definitely not saving time doing that. That was just more for the swag.
You know, if it's something that you run and you do consistently, I guess it's good getting a little bit of practice here and there.
Alright, you can throw some cat jams in the chat here for Tyron's Pillar Room. He's looking good for a 58, which is still an excellent time.
Absolutely. You know, definitely going to be good for speed as well. Speed going to be getting more points the closer that he can keep to Tyron here.
True. That is a factor we definitely have to keep in mind. It's because of that death and those missed attempts, that's actually going to gain speed some points.
That's
58-27 for Tyron 18, taking the win. GG's.
Very nice performance here from Tyron. Just a few mistakes here and there, as well as a bit of a stubborn attempt at 2DSS, but eventually getting it out in the end.
To be honest, his biggest individual time loss was probably that death.
Oh, definitely. You know, gotta say though, can't be as bad as dying after knocking down the final pillar. That still hurts.
You talking about getting invisible?
Camera change, and then all the momentum disappeared.
Gonna need to go eat or you're gonna die. Alright, Tyron, thank you for racing. GG's. Don't die.
Food. Speed going for 1 wall jump and did get it, but unfortunately did not get the jump up here onto the platform. So gonna back it up with the 2 wall jump, the regular 2 wall jump, and making it
Very
that
luckily
time.
there, Speed did not die. Because he could have easily died the way he
Yeah,
messed up.
it was very sketchy. Glad he was able to back that up. Oh, it looks like Speed might be on track for a 58-27 as well. You know, going pretty speedy here.
I know. Crazy, right?
Going so fast, it's almost like time has stopped for him. Why?
Okay, we're back. Alright, so Speed's gonna want to go as fast as possible, because in order for Speed to get points, he needs to finish within 5 minutes of Tyron. So he needs to get a 103.27, like a 103.26 in order to get points. Would be the highest time possible.
Nice little moonwalk jump there. Oh no, resetting Bowser's fire. Okay, no, thank goodness. Alright, that's good. I would very much hate to have Bowser's fire reset there. No! Speed
Oh
taking a death
no!
on the final Bowser swing.
That's just heartbreaking.
Absolutely. Goodness gracious.
Part of my soul just died right there.
Poor Speed. Man. Oh, back into the Bowser fight once again. Gonna have to go through 2 phases of Bowser once again. Very unfortunate here.
Alright, so me talking about finishing within 5 minutes of Tyrone, that's probably not possible now. Because of that very late death, which is incredibly unfortunate. He was like 1 frame away from beating Bowser.
It is so unfortunate. Here we go. Cap grabbed. Speed with 2 hearts this time. We hope for none of that weirdness happening again. We're gonna see a good Bowser fight this time. 3 for 3. Heading into the escape sequence.
Yeah, so right now we're just hoping for as clean of an escape sequence as possible. Who knows, maybe Speed will go for 2DSS. I don't know if he knows how to do it or not, but, you know, why not?
There he goes. Swag camera.
Nope, not going for it, but that's fine. Solid 2D section, gonna be heading over here to the Pillars room. And as a reminder, the Pillars room is an excellent time to post cat jams, because it's a banger of a song.
100%. I do very much agree with that.
Speed's looking like probably a low 105.
Let's go, Speed! Finish strong, Speed. Let's go.
World's fastest Pillars room coming up. Here we go. I'm gonna need to throw another fireball there.
Gotta love that camera.
Okay. Oh no. Is he invisible? Okay. He's
What?
invisible.
No way!
No. You can save this, and he's trying to save it.
Go, Speed,
Go.
go!
You can do it. You can
Let's
save
go,
it.
Speed!
Save it. Save it.
Woo!
Save it.
Let's go!
He saved it. Let's go.
I did not know that was possible. What the heck?
GG, Speed. He put up a hell of a fight there. G heckin' G.
With the comeback, with the invisible Moonrock finishing
That is
strong.
not an easy thing to back up, so GG's on him for
My goodness.
for not taking the L, finishing strong despite being invisible.
And it looks like, unfortunately, here, Speed will not be getting any points from this match. But still put up an absolutely valiant effort with a very, very intriguing finish. I think that's probably the first Invisible we've seen in the tournament, able to back it up like a champ.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happened in the tournament or not. But, you know, definitely deserves your valiant efforts. Welcome in, Speed Gamer. How are you feeling? Congratulations on backing up that Invisible. I'm very proud of you.
I'm happy to report that that is my first invisible ever.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah.
Is that the
Yo,
first time you've got it? Or the first time it's happened to you? Or the first time you've been able to back it up?
The first time it's happened at all.
Let's go. Dude, way to
Damn,
bring
they're
that out of the
100% for
pocket.
backing it up then.
Yeah, throw that on the stat sheet, Matt.
So I gotta ask, did you just forget that Snowdram was a thing?
yeah, no, I just forgot the route.
Understandable. It does happen occasionally. You don't see it happen often. But there's a lot to keep track of in this game.
So when you saw people posting in chat about missing Snowdram, what was going through your head?
I was already in the mountain room thing, so I there was no going back, but I was like face palming.
You were determined to back that up.
I didn't even like check. I didn't even think about it. I just like my mind totally phased out like the last portion. I probably just saw like the time exiting the shop and then just sort of like, oh yeah, I'm already like far behind, so I could just like globe, right? That's probably what my mind said, honestly.
All right.
Okay, well, is there anything that you want to say about your run or Tyrone's run or anything?
GG Tyron. I don't know if he's still here, but I hope he didn't die. I saw that, and I've my deepest condolences to you if you did die, Tyron.
You know, as long as he didn't die on stream. If you die on stream, you get banned. So, I mean...
True.
Thank you so much, Speed. Very much appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Sarah.
All right, yeah.
Thank you, UA. Thank you, Combs.
You're welcome. Don't forget to follow the racers, Speed SMO, Tyrone 18. Shout outs to Urban Arts and the Cool Cat Gang. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Jambo versus Stravos. Anything else?
It's gonna be epic. Don't miss out on the Cool Cat Gang channel.